surgery turns into a Barbie doll made.
Mayor Yambas is suing his plastics.
Defendant Paula Tirado claims she's paid what she owes. Now, here's Judge Joe Brown.
What is it we're talking about here?
We hooked up, got together, and we decided that she was going to pay all her bills off, and then when she was debt-free, she was going to move down and move in with me.
All right. Did she ever make it down to move in with you?
Not all of her. Her daughter moved down.
A daughter moved in?
Six-year-old daughter moved down. I took care of her for 9 months.
All right. What about the defendant?
She lived in Atlanta.
She lived in Atlanta.
Come down on Saturdays and went back home Sunday.
Friday.
Okay, she'd
Came
visit.
down Fridays, went back on Sunday.
All right.
She got all the bills paid off, and she was about ready to move down here.
Mm-hmm.
She decided she wanted plastic surgery, so I said, okay, that means that you can't move down here until you get that paid off. So we did that. She got her tummy, and she got the twins, and then she paid that off.
I haven't heard it put like that for a while. Okay, twins.
Anyway, she paid all that off, no problem.
That was before my daughter was even down there.
Right, that was before
That
the
was
daughter.
way before all of everything.
All right.
All that got paid, and she paid me back, no problem whatsoever. Then she wanted the surgery for her nose and her face and all that. I said, well, there. All this time from August, Julia, her daughter, lived with me. I took care of her. I took her to school, paid everything for the school, and all I wanted her to do was just pay off the surgery, and then she could move down.
Keep going.
She paid it down to $5,000 on the credit card.
All right. What happened to the balance of $5,000?
Yours truly is paying it now as we speak.
Okay.
Then
you got receipts,
I
credit
got
card,
everything.
bills,
It's
and all that
actually a
stuff.
whole lot more than $5,000, but, you know, I'll settle for that.
Oh, well, let me see what you have. Miss Sonia, thank you for anticipating. Very good. All right. That's it.
There's also another card in there that I gave her for her to use for gas and cigarettes and everything going back and forth.
That was paid every month.
Everything except $341.
Now, let's go to the defendant. What seems to have happened here?
I was supposed to move down there, and before I did, I had a deviated septum with my nose. I could not breathe. He said, before you quit your job and everything, get everything done, the insurance will do and cover. That's what I wanted to do. The doctor talked me into a couple of little extra things.
The doctor talked you into
Well, I mean,
a couple
he
of
was
extra
saying, you
things.
know,
Like what?
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do
Wait,
all
your
of
doctor
it.
talked you
No, I
into
mean,
some
he
things
said I
you
could
didn't want to
this,
do?
I could do, you know, I could raise your eyes a little bit, you know.
Well, you don't need too many adjustments at 36
Well, I
years
didn't
old.
want to get, I mean, he came up, you know how doctors, he came up with the whole thing that he could do and everything, and I said, well, I don't want to do all that.
You wanted the package arrangement, right?
Package.
Deluxe package.
Yeah.
He wanted a Barbie. That's what
A
he
Barbie.
wanted.
No.
He wanted
I
a Barbie.
didn't want to do all that
So, I mean, why are we here today?
because he thinks I didn't pay.
Well, it doesn't look like you did. There's still a balance. It's over $5,000, but what's the matter here? Why should you not pay him off?
Well,
You say he made you do it?
No, I didn't say he made me
Oh,
do
yes,
it.
you did.
but-
You complaining about you can't operate the dump truck because, let's see, how do you
No,
put it? You told the doctor you wanted D cups, and he
No,
did
I said
negotiation
C.
with the doctor while you were under the influence of the anesthesia, and you woke up, you had double Ds, and
No.
now you can't operate the dump. That's what you said. I mean,
No, I said it's hard to work around a bunch of men. I'm the only female, and I have
What?
to go to work with big sweatshirts on.
yeah, you said the double Ds give you a problem, and it's his fault you got double Ds
All I
instead of a
said
D
was
cup.
if she was going to get them, she might as well get some big.
Hold on. All right.
No, I was talking more about the face. He was the one that was saying, go ahead and get it all done. We'll worry about it later. I said, no, I just want, you know, mainly my nose done. He, no, we'll worry about all that later. Just go ahead and get it all done.
Why haven't you taken care of this? Oh, okay. You lived in Atlanta. You drove down to see him every weekend.
Right.
Every time he needed something from Atlanta, I brought it to him, and this gets me. He never once gave me gas money.
He didn't. I'm the one that
But I
paid
mean,
him.
he's not enough to give you gas money. That's $25K worth of enhancements and
Look at the
reductions
Discover
and
I paid for all
inflations and trimmings and straightenings.
There's a statement, a Discovery card statement there. There's nothing but gas and cigarettes and everything else.
Well, man, I didn't go there, but you do have that.
And
And that's
all of
what
it
I
say
it was
Buford,
paid off
Georgia, or
every month.
Atlanta, Georgia, everything on there's her.
But then you just went off and left him. Didn't even
Say goodbye.
say goodbye. Now, what about the child support you didn't pay?
Child support.
You kept your daughter for 6 months.
9 months.
Right.
That's another $3,600 that I paid every week for babysitting.
Yo, you had to pay the babysitter.
Yeah, that's my witness here.
His brother.
Well, wait a minute. Wait, how much
Thank
did you
you.
pay a week for babysitting?
$100 a week.
She was in school.
Well, who's supposed to go get her after school to take care of her
He
until
did.
he gets off from work? You did.
She rode the bus.
It sounds like you had a good deal. Why'd you leave?
Why? Because he, you know, most of his friends were great, but it was all about his friends.
Like, what do you mean,
He was
all
just
about
very
his
controlling.
Controlling?
I mean, if I didn't talk, if we went out and I didn't talk to his friends, it was, you know, why didn't you talk to them? Why did, you know, they think you're just rude
Snobbish,
and...
rude. Okay. If he didn't talk to your friends, wouldn't you say the same
I
thing?
didn't, I didn't live down there. I didn't have any friends down there. I wasn't allowed to have friends down there. Everybody that I would talk to, oh, don't talk to them, don't talk to them, oh, don't talk to them.
Why not?
And I wasn't down there. I was only down there on the weekends. That's
First
the
I
only time
heard
I was
that.
down there. Oh, you know better than that.
We'll be right back with Judge Joe Brown.
Now, what about ripping him off for his jar of pennies?
Oh,
At the
boy.
last count, there was $500
there's a
in
story
there.
behind that, too, now, wait a minute.
That was mine.
And later today,
I don't believe that he ever shipped my shoes because every time that I spoke with him after he got them, he had a different story.
Why were you going to do that?
I was just giving her the runaround until I had the money to send her shoes.
It's Joe time after this.
If you have diabetes and are on Medicare, you may qualify for a free meter from Liberty Medical. Give them a call.
When I was first diagnosed with diabetes, I called Liberty. And I'm not alone. Liberty's been the choice of over 1 million people. And every month, 20,000 more join the community. It doesn't surprise me, though. No one's more dedicated to helping people manage their diabetes than Liberty. Like Liberty knows that having better control of your blood sugar cuts the risk of complications by almost half. So they do things like send you a free meter, which has made it easier for me to follow my doctor's orders. And because saving money is always important, Liberty makes things easier by working directly with Medicare and handling all of my claim forms for me. There's a reason over 1 million people have chosen Liberty.
They can help you live a better life.
Call today for your free meter. Call 1-800-417-7089.
If you or someone you know has chronic bronchitis or emphysema, 2 forms of COPD, you know what it means to feel limited in your activities and your treatment options. But additional options are being investigated. Consider this clinical research study for COPD patients over 40 with a history of smoking. Participation includes study care and investigational medication at no cost. To learn more, call 1-866-877-6037 or visit us online.
You're driving along, and then it happens. You get hurt in a car wreck. After your car wreck, calling me is easy. Let me tell you what I mean by that. It takes one call. One call, and we'll handle the doctor bills, the cost of fixing your car, everything. It's just that easy.
It really is just that easy. Call attorney Ken Nugent now and let him take care of everything for you. One call, that's all.
If you're in an accident, you're going to have questions. Why speak to referral service when you can talk directly to the leaders in treating and documenting crash injuries? Get relief, recovery, and results. Ask the people with 30 years of experience. Ask Arrowhead.
How do you find the #1 movie in America? Look for a sign. Wild Hogs is the comedy event of the year.
Wild Hogs? Is that the name of your little gang?
Yep, a doodle. Wild Hogs, rated PG-13.
What the hell?
See it now.
We're back with Judge Joe Brown. The plaintiff in this case claims his ex-girlfriend was unhappy with her body, so he agreed to fund her plastic surgeries if she paid him back. He says she increased her breast size, got a tummy tuck and a nose job. All he got was a large debt. Let's take a look.
What's the problem? Or did you finally get all of the stuff you wanted done, and then you decided to see if you could
that's the same
fish
thing
in a
he
bigger
said.
pond
No,
and catch...
No.
Bingo.
There it is. What is it? The bait got better so you could catch a little higher on the feeding
I had to drive down there
chain?
for 2 hours, 90-degree heat, after working 12 hours
What do I
outside
mean,
all day long.
$25,000 a two-hour drive? What are you supposed to do?
He got the air conditioner fixed on his truck, but mine, no.
Well, you had your whole paycheck to your benefits. You didn't have to pay for child upkeep.
My checks
You
were...
didn't have to pay for daycare. You didn't have to pay for feeding the kid. What do you want him to do for it?
There's a $700 bill in that Discover card that's from Meineke in Atlanta.
That had nothing to do with
that's
anything,
right.
and you
From
know
her
I
truck.
paid it.
Well, I thought you said he
With
didn't
my
provide
credit card.
anything.
No, I paid that bill.
All but $341.
That was back in February.
Now, what about ripping him off for his jar of pennies?
Oh,
At the last count, there was $500 in there.
That was mine.
Oh, that was yours.
The jar was hers.
The jar,
See,
but how about the
big
pennies?
One of those big cooler,
It's a
water cooler jars.
Yeah, well, who put the pennies in?
I did.
Not pennies and quarters and nickels and everything else.
And she
and it
put
was
the
about
jar
that
in there.
full.
Well, see, you were used and abused and controlled her jar.
Yeah.
So she was rescuing her jar from your controlling self. So she took the jar with
And
the
the money
pennies
that was
and
in
the
it.
nickels and dimes and quarters. So what I've got is an unpaid balance on a Chase account. It's $5,000 almost exactly, and $341.28 left on the Discovery card. That's down here.
How about $3,600 babysitting charge?
Please, that's your brother.
Well, wait a minute. Stand up. Come on, brother. Stand up. Are you this woman's brother-in-law?
No, sir.
Well, why has you got any kids?
I have a 6-year-old. I'm a single parent.
Single parent. Did you particularly need to keep her 7-year-old daughter to keep your 6-year-old company? One is hard enough.
What? You said it.
Yes, okay. So why is he supposed to be, just because he's his brother, stuck with caring for your kid?
That's the way he wanted it. That was in the whole
Like
deal.
he wanted the double D's that you say,
No, I
whatever.
didn't say
That's
anything
not
about
what
that.
you
That's
said.
not something about my
You
face.
said he wanted you to keep getting face uplifts and changes and enhancements, that he made you do it.
Because he was the one that kept saying, go ahead and get it all done. I
Well,
said,
now,
no,
is
I don't
he
wanna go ahead and get it
does
all
he
done.
have
Yes, he's very
that
controlling.
awesome, charismatic, commanding presence where he can suggest something to you and you go ahead and do it to the tune of several $1,000s,
I thought he was the love
$3,000
of my
worth?
life, and that's what he wanted.
No,
so
no,
that's
no.
what I
He
did.
can make you do that. Well, if he can control you to that point, then he's doing something a lot of the rest of us guys wish we could do. Come on now. You left him because he was too controlling. Okay, well, it looks like you won.
How much?
You get your whole $5K.
That's all.
So you get your judgment in the court cost. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Courtroom is now in recess. Go ahead and exit. The door to your right. Plaintiff says once he was stuck with a plastic surgery bill, the defendant left him without so much as a goodbye. She will leave him with $5,000 now. Now, we're on to the next case. Please raise your right hand.